Howdy, practical patriots and practical preppers. Yachate, gross South Texas. Hey, folks, John Practical Nurse. All right, this video has been a long time in coming, and I want to show you this. A lot of y'all have asked me, because of recent incidents, Johnny, can you please come up with a basic, very basic, on a budget, stop the bleed kit? Yes, I'm going to do that for you right now. This is the basic that I recommend, y'all. And let me just go over what is in this kit and about what it costs to make this kit. So here we go. First of all, I want you to protect yourself. So I want you to have at least 2 pairs of gloves. Now, you can go to the big box store, take your pick, doesn't matter which one. And for about 10 gloves, 5 pairs, that's about $2, okay? So I want you all to have about 2 to 4 of these ABD trauma pads, 5x9s, okay? You open them up, and you can either leave them like this, or you can open them up. Either one, depending on the size of the wound we're talking about. So about 2 to 4 of those, okay? Pair of trauma shears. Now, luckily, I kind of get mine free from these nice people, Air Evac, Life Team, okay? They're awesome folks. And these are the ones that you always see in my giveaways. Hint, hint. All right? I want to see about 2 to 4 of these 4x4s. And as you can tell, these packages are open, y'all. I use these for demonstration. Again, 2 to 4 of these 4x4s, all right? How about some, call it what you want, horse wrap, co-band, co-flex, self-adhesive, wrap, whatever you want to call it. You can get whatever color you like. I prefer about 3-inch here, Yes, that's how huge my hands are, believe it or not, or how long and ET looking at my fingers are. But one of these, and make sure that you kind of flip the tail end of it like this. That way it's easy to get a hold of, all right? I'm going to demonstrate how all this stuff works. 1 Sharpie. Okay, a tourniquet. Now, this Sharpie's about $1. This stuff's just a couple of dollars. You can find this at Tractor Supply, any vet place. Sometimes it's called Vet Rep, I also believe. Tourniquet. Now, this is going to be the most expensive thing that you pay for here. These range anywhere from about $12 on Amazon to about $30. This is my favorite cat tourniquet. Now, folks, I do not get endorsed or paid for by any of these companies. I just like to show you what I use. One of these days, I promise I will have what I call a tourniquet off, okay? If I can get companies to send me their tourniquets, I will kind of go at a little head-to-head competition, all right? Very basic, stop the bleed kit, okay? Nothing fancy about it. I'll show you another one here shortly, but this is one that I recommend that you start off with. Very basic. Now, let me set up a little scenario for you, okay? Because I want you to see how I would apply this, how you should do it also given that situation. So let's say you're happening across your buddy here. He's feeling kind of flat today, not feeling kind of run down. And you notice you got something on his arm, something kind of, don't touch it, okay? But what is this? You don't have a clue. Okay, hey, that ain't coffee. That kind of looks like blood, okay? And he's going, help me, help me. Somebody just, take your pick. Something happened to him. It doesn't matter what it is, but he has a wound. Grab your kit. Grab your kit, okay? First thing you want to do is protect yourself. Now, if you ever see how I set my stuff up, I will take my gloves and kind of fold them in a little bit like that. That way, if I pull one out, be the first thing I pull out, I can grab 2. Because I'm not Michael Jackson, I wear 2 gloves here, okay? All right? So put your gloves on, protect yourself, protect your patient, your friend, your loved one, whoever that may be, okay? Next thing you want to do is you want to have a look at that, okay? Grab your trauma shears. Now, you can go all commando and if you want to, but this is just how I'm going to do it. All right? Just like that. Trauma shears, okay? Like I said, gloves for about 5 pairs, about $2. Trauma shears, I get mine for free. You can probably go to Amazon, find them for about $7. And you want to look for that right there. There's your hole. Now, what you do next is depending on what you're going to see. Let's start with the small. If you see just a trickle, that's fine. Okay, just a trickle is just fine. Take you one of these 4x4s, okay? Depending on the size of the hole, get that to go over that hole, okay, over the wound. All right? Grab your co-band, co-flex, whatever you want to call it, vet wrap. Okay, now, folks, I'm having to do this while looking through a viewfinder, so bear with me, okay? A little pressure there, okay? Now, if your friend's yelling and hollering at you, good. Do any part that you do that, that is awesome. Again, pressure, okay? And I leave it. I'll leave it just like that, okay? Again, this is how I do it, folks. This is not, anything blah, 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 but this is just how I do it. Okay, let's say you notice some more blood come up through that. Great. You're ready, okay? Grab your ABD pad. Depending, again, on the size is how large you're going to either unfold this, okay, or leave it like this. Put that on there. What's this here? Oh, it's already there. Cool. Awesome. Okay. Pressure, 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 folks. Pressure on that, all right? At this point, you put 2 layers on there. If you grab another one and stick it on there, great, okay? Let's say that you've already put those at least 2 layers on there, and you still got blood coming through. Or in a worst case scenario, it's going psst, 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 pumping through. Then you want to go for this, your tourniquet. There's lots of theories, folks, about how to set this up prior to use, okay? I don't care which one you use. Find one that works best for you and use it. I have a lot of people tell me that what they will do is just leave it like unbuckled. Here's your buckle. They will slide it underneath the limb. Okay? They'll slide it underneath the limb and they'll buckle it. Or if you're like me and that adrenaline gets pumping, man, you just want to get this thing rocking, don't you? I will put it through one. Okay, put it through one, kind of guesstimate the size. Put it through there. Cinch that puppy down. I will pull this buckle away. All right, grab that red tab. All right, pull that thing through. I like to put a finger in there to specifically keep that stuff from sticking, okay? Pull that as tight as you can get that by hand. All right, twist, pull, pin, snap, release, whatever the case may be. All right, now, you got this right here. Depending if you're left or right-handed, okay? I kind of like to get that about as close as I possibly can and start twisting. All right, like I said, if your friend's yelling, hollering, screaming at you, that's great because that means they're still breathing. Get that thing as tight as you can. Tight as you can, tight as you can. Okay? Put that windlass in there. Okay? Now, a lot of people have different theories about what to do with the rest of this. I mean, if you want to be neat and put it all the way through, fine and dandy. If you're like me, you're not going to worry too much about it. But put it right through there. Okay? Take your Sharpie. Write your time down, okay? Now, that should, when you crank that thing down all the way, okay, that's going to hurt them, yes, okay? But it should at least slow that bleeding down, if not stop it. Now, there is 2 methods of thinking about where this tourniquet goes. Notice I have my my Coflex right here. Okay, means the wound would be right there. I tend to put this 2 fingers above that wound. Now, another line of thinking is go as far up as you possibly can. That line of thinking means that the blood is up there, is remaining more centralized, okay? Over here, we do it like this because we want as less tissue damage as possible above where the wound is in case they have to amputate to have enough skin tissue to make a good stump after the side has been amputated. Again, those are 2 lines of thinking, folks. I want you to consider that. Find the one that make more sense to you and utilize that one. But you saw how short that was, okay? Very simple kit. Right there, handy and very inexpensive. Now, that said, I want to show you this one. This is a commercially made Stop the Bleed kit, and this is chock full of wonderful stuff. It is a basic kit. I really like this one. This one you can get on Amazon for around $59 if you have Amazon Prime shipped to your door, which I think is awesome. What does it include? Well, permanent marker, okay? 2 pairs of gloves, okay? 1 cat tourniquet. You get emergency bandage, and it's one of these type. I call them the modern Israeli bandages right there, which I've substituted out for this, okay? You also get one pair of trauma shears, which we've had in our little budget kit here, right? And we have 2 rolls of primed compressed gauze dressing, okay, which is like this H&H gauze here. Another substitute, folks, is something like this. Your quick clot combat gauze, okay? Meant for external, okay? But, this right here is a very basic kit. You can, if you need to step up, well, I got a little extra money, get some of these and put it in there, okay? Chest seals, go there. But this right here is the very basic kit. Now, what am I going to do? All right. Well, for starters, folks, if you go look in that corner right there, you've noticed I hit about 8,000 subscribers. So I'm going to put one of these kits together and give it away in my 8,000 sub drawing. But not just that. If you want one, and by the way, you saved your patient. First of all, first thing you want to do, though, folks, is make sure you're seen and secure. Let's say that this was a gunshot wound or a stabbing wound. One thing I want to make sure is very clear. If this is a penetrating or stabbing wound, don't pull this out. You leave it and you stabilize it the best you can, but protect that wound, okay? You still want to control that bleeding, all right? But don't pull it out. Leave it where it is. Got that? But let me sweeten up this little giveaway for you. How about a couple of these? All right, I'm going to give away a couple of these. If you just want the Stop the Bleed kit that I've shown you, that I've made, that's great. If you want a scrub top, I will even autograph it for you. I don't wear these anymore. These are extra larges. I'm down to a medium, so I'll leave it. So if you want a scrub top, just in the comment section put scrub. If you just want the basic Stop the Bleed kit, just put STB. If you want both, I'll be flattered. Put both in the comment section, okay? Questions, comments, very basic, folks, how to apply this stuff and how to use it on a budget. Leave your questions, comments below. Like I said, you just want a scrub top, scrub. You want the basic Stop the Bleed kit, STB. If you want both, okay? Let me know. I'll give away this stuff until I don't have any more. Boom. All right? Okay. Until I see y'all again, I'm John the Practical Nurse out here. I've wasted a good bit of coffee there. See y'all next time. Got some more stuff I got to review, so hang around.